Okay, so I am here with Sharon Hara from Book Publishers Network, and I've asked her to talk about the making of some of her books. And the first book we're going to talk about is what?
Secrets to Big Money Fundraising.
Okay, and that's by John and Christian Scheimer. So let me tell you, first of all, how did John approach you for the project? So let's say, how did that conversation start? Did he just email you, or what was the...
Well, John has been a client for a very long time. I've known John for probably 30 years, and we've probably done 7 or 8 books for him.
Nice.
And so when he wanted to do this book, of course he came to me, and it evolved into ending up being 2 volumes.
Whoa.
And John wanted it put in a sleeve. So we did
This is nice.
a sleeve. This is kind of an unusual project in that I think that in 33 years of publishing, this is probably only the 2nd or 3rd time I've done a sleeve.
Wow, nice.
So, but this is the way the sleeve was done. So
Nice. And this heavy duty too. This is like a thick kind of cardboard.
it's the same. It's the same material that they would use for the hardboard.
Oh, okay.
So, and both of John's books are what's called adhesive label books.
Okay.
They're hardcover with the cover adhered to the hardboard. This hardboard that we use for the books is the same hardboard that they use to make the sleeve.
Okay.
But making the sleeve is a hand process. It's not something that's done by machine.
Right.
So this book took a little bit longer to get done than normally.
Right. It looks great. To me, these are just super high quality. These, if I look at the pages here.
Well, and the book is 4 color.
Okay. Wow, look at that.
The book is 4 color, and it's done on glossy paper. The book is very high quality because this is a book that's going to be used by nonprofit organizations in order to get big donors that have lots of money to contribute to charities and nonprofit organizations. That's the whole purpose for the book.
Nice.
It's helping nonprofits be able, to tap into big donors, and then showing those nonprofits how to do it by using video. This book is really the first book that the nonprofit would use, and then in order for them to be able to accomplish their goals, they would work with Christian using video in order to be able to raise
Cool.
Considerable donations.
Huh. So this, from a quality standpoint, the reason why I wanted to show these books is because it was just the quality is so high on here. If an author's thinking about creating a book, Sharon, what's the reason why they would want to decide to go to a higher quality? Like, what kind of books typically go to the higher quality manufacturing?
Well, like a coffee table book, like an art book, and even the children's books that are 4 color hardback books that are bigger, higher quality books than your normal fiction or a self-help book or a memoir maybe. But I mean, in John's case, when you're going to nonprofits in order to get them, to be thinking about how to raise big money, I mean, the book has got to reflect the message. And so that's why, John wanted the book done this way, and he didn't want to sell it one book or the other book. He wanted to be able to sell it as a set. So that's why we did the
Makes sense.
That's why we did the sleeve.
So one of the things that we're seeing, especially in the publishing industry now, is a lot of people going to print on demand, and they get this same kind of cookie cutter, what I feel is a lower quality book. What's one of the risks that authors take by going a lower quality, maybe a little less inexpensive route over the high quality kind of Nordstrom style book publishing that you guys do here?
Well, there's over 100,000 books, 100,000 new books come out every year.
Wow.
And if you if you aren't ahead of the pack, you're going to get lost.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's important to do a good quality book, even if you're doing a memoir.
Mm-hmm.
You know, use professional editors, use professional cover designers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, make sure that the layout is done well. Make sure that the printing is high quality.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, even though you might have a book that, I mean, John's book sells for $79.95. I mean, the set sells for $79.95. But even if you're doing a book that sells for $12.95, do it well.
Mm-hmm.
There's no sense
Right.
in just slamming out something and hope to heck that, you know, somebody buys it.
All right, cool. All right, well, thanks for your time. And if you have any questions, of course, you can call Sharon. Check out bookpublishersnetwork.com. Look for her on Facebook. She's out there. And we'll talk to you next time.